In this video, I'll be showing you the top 10 rarest items in Galaxite. There's some pretty cool stuff in here, including one item that only one person has. So yeah, this video is going to be pretty exciting. So before I get into the top 10, I just want to quickly say that this ranking isn't going to be completely exact. I've tried my best to rank the items based on how many people have them and how hard they are to get. But yeah, there's no way of knowing exactly how many people have each item. So it isn't going to be completely perfect, but I have tried to choose items that are really rare, but also have a bit of a story behind them, so that I can make this video interesting and entertaining for you to watch. Yeah, I have put a lot of effort into making this video, so it should be a good one. So yeah, let's get into the top 10. In the number 10 spot is technically 3 items, but I'm grouping them together. You'll see why. So yeah, back in October of 2020, Galaxite announced a Pixelart contest where players would make 16 by 16 pixel art in Minecraft to be added into Galaxite in the game Fill the Gaps on the platforms that you build on. There were 3 winners picked. They were by HarryBeast, ButterPal and LavyGS, and the winning pixel arts were added into the game. You may be wondering, well, how rare are these pixel arts? They must be rare if I'm mentioning them in this video. Well, each of the winners was given a code that would let you redeem the pixel art and get the item, and the winners could basically distribute the code however they wanted. They could keep it secret and only have it for themselves, or they could just tell everyone about it. Well, 2 of the winners decided to share their code in the form of a YouTube video. So yeah, there's no way of knowing exactly how many people have got the item, but the best guess is by looking at how many views the video has got. So yeah, the video by LavyGS has got 556 views as I'm filming this, and the video by HarryBeast has got 307 views as I'm filming this. So yeah, that's our best guess for those pixel arts, but you might remember there's one more, the one by ButterPal. Well, ButterPal chose to just share the code with people who are members of Shell Clan, one of the clans in Galaxite. So yeah, I asked the owner of Shell Clan how many members there are, and even he didn't know, but he said it was about 40 people. So yeah, it's about 40 people that have got the last pixel art. So yeah, the Shell one is the rarest of those pixel arts. But yeah, I'll also put the links to the videos by HarryBeast and LavyGS in the description, so that yeah, after watching this video, you can go in the description and get the codes, and then you can say that you've got some of the rarest items in Galaxite. So yeah. In the number 9 spot is one of the titles that you get for completing one of the parkours in the Galaxite Hub. So yeah, at the moment there's 3 different parkours. Season 3 is coming out soon, and there might be a new parkour when that comes out. But yeah, at the moment there's 3 different parkours. The first one, Orby's Bridge Hopper, is very easy to complete, and for beating it you get the Parkour Master title. So yeah, that's not the one we're talking about because it's very easy to get. The next parkour is Gregory's Asteroid Hop. It's much harder than the first parkour, and for completing it you get the Parkour God title. Then the next parkour is also very hard, and it's Blockbeard's Rock Hop, and for completing it you get the Parkour Legend title. So I would say that the rarest of these parkour titles is probably the Parkour Legend title, mainly because I think that the Blockbeard's Rock Hop parkour is the hardest of the parkours. I mean, the Gregory's Asteroid Hop parkour is very hard as well, but I would say that Blockbeard's Rock Hop is the hardest of the parkours. But yeah, also Blockbeard's Rock Hop is the parkour that has been in the game for the least amount of time, so that could also mean that less people have it and it's therefore rarer. In the number 8 spot is the Space Warrior avatar, which, unlike all the items that I've mentioned so far in this video, you can't get anymore. In fact, it's the item in this list that you haven't been able to get for the longest amount of time. So yeah, that's basically why it's so rare. So yeah, back in Season 0, like before Galaxite was sort of officially released, when Season 1 came out, there was a little sort of free battle pass sort of thing. It's sort of like the battle pass that's in the game at the moment, but yeah, it was just free and it only had 16 levels. So yeah, once you'd got to 16 levels, that was it. You couldn't go any further. But yeah, for getting 16 levels in this miniature battle pass, you would get the Space Warrior avatar. So yeah, back in season 0, that was sort of the hardest item to get. And yeah, 16 levels, it's not too hard to get, but you did have to play a decent amount to get it. But yeah, it's the reason it's so rare and why it's on this list is because it you had to grind to get it to get to the 16 levels. Although it didn't take too long, it's not like the battle pass now, but yeah, you had to grind a bit to get it. But also, you haven't been able to get it for such a long time, so that's why it's so rare. In the number 7 spot is just a shop item. I've tried to avoid including shop items in this video because, yeah, it's not really like they're hard to get. You just sort of buy them. So yeah, I tried to avoid using them in this video, but I decided to include it because, yeah, there's a particular reason why. So yeah, the item is the Pet Golden Retriever avatar. Yeah, when I asked people to tell me what they thought the rarest item in Galaxite was, this was one of the items that came up. The reason it's so rare is because, yeah, it was added into the shop in Update 9 of Season 1 on the 17th of September 2020. No one really bought it because they didn't think it was going to be so rare. But yeah, it was removed the week right after that, and it's never been in the shop any other time. It was just in the shop for that 1 week, and yeah, like people didn't really buy it, so it's sort of quite rare. But yeah, I would be higher up on this list. Like it would be even rarer. But the thing is, it could be added back to the shop like any time, and if it is added back, then much more people will buy it because it's so rare, and yeah, it just won't be rare anymore. In the number 6 spot is the Blue Bear Core. Now, it may not seem like it because this is literally just like a gummy bear, but it's actually got one of the best stories behind it out of all the items in Galaxite. So yeah, a while ago, a bunch of people decided they wanted to have a fruit gummy core in Galaxite. So a petition was made on change.org, and a Galaxite staff member said that if the petition reached 100 signatures, then the fruit gummy core would be added in a Galaxite. Well, the petition reached 100 signatures, and so yeah, the fruit gummy core was added, but it wasn't just one. There was 8 different colours, and they were hidden like all around Galaxite, in the hub, in different game lobbies, in different games. So yeah, you had to go around and find them and try and collect all 8. Well, the hardest to get and rarest of these gummy bear cores was the blue bear, and it was hidden at the end of parkour in the Kronos lobby. Now, a lot of people don't know that there's parkour in the Kronos lobby, but there is, and at the end of it, there was a blue bear core. So yeah, the parkour's pretty hard, so that's why it's so rare. But also, it was quite hard to spot. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that there was the blue bear core up there. So yeah. In the number 5 spot is a couple of items that normal players can't get. The items are a Blockception avatar and a Blockception title. So yeah, if you don't know what Blockception is, it's basically the build team that's behind Galaxite. So yeah, to get the items, you have to be a member of Blockception. So yeah, ordinary players can't get them. You have to be a member of Blockception, so that's why the items are so rare. So the 4th rarest item in Galaxite is from back in Season 1. It's very rare, only about 10 people have it. Yeah, there's no way of knowing for sure, but about 10 is sort of best guess. So yeah, you might be wondering, like, what is it? Why do like only about 10 people have it? Well, Season 1 Battle Pass, it had 40 levels, and so yeah, once you got to level 40, you'd sort of completed the Battle Pass. Although partway through the season, something was added called prestiging. And yeah, if you got to level 40, you could prestige the battle pass, and you would go back to level 0, and you could work your way back up to level 40. And each time you got back up to level 40, you could prestige again and go back to level 0. And you could prestige 5 different times, and at the end of like getting level 40 on each prestige, you would get a different variant of prestige dragon tamer avatar. And for getting a level 40 on the 5th prestige, you would get this, the like prestige 5 dragon tamer avatar. And yeah, and it was very hard to get to level 40 on the 5th prestige. You would have to grind a lot. So yeah, that's why barely anyone has it and why it's so rare. At the number 3 spot is an item that you get for completing one of Galaxite's achievements. Yeah, there's a few different achievements that are really hard to get, but yeah, and the items you get from them are really rare. And I probably could have included some other achievement items in this list, but I decided to just choose one. And yeah, the reason I've chosen this one is because I think it's probably the rarest of them, and also it's very easy to accurately tell how many people have it. So yeah, the item is the Mega Miner avatar, and you get it for completing the Is This Easy Mode achievement. And to get that achievement, you need to get 2,000 Core Wars wins. So yeah, if you look at the Core Wars all-time leaderboards, you'll see that only 7 people have over 2,000 wins. So yeah, that means that only 7 people have the Megamind avatar at the moment. Yeah, as time goes on, more and more people will end up getting the achievement, and so yeah, the Megamind avatar will over time get even less rare. But yeah, at the moment, it's only 7 people have it, which makes it the third rarest item in Galaxite. In the number 2 spot is another prestige item, except this time it's from Season 2. So yeah, like in Season 1, partway through Season 2, Galaxite added the ability to prestige your Battle Pass, except this time there was a couple differences. The first one being that this time you could prestige 6 times. So yeah, to get the very last item, you have to get to the end of the 6th prestige rather than the 5th. And also, the Season 2 Battle Pass has 60 levels, while the Season 1 Battle Pass only had 40 levels. So you have to get much more XP to get to the end of each prestige. Because yeah, the more levels you go up, the even more XP you need to get to the next level up. So yeah, it's really hard to get to the like level 60 of Prestige 6, but if you do, you'll get this Prestige Lancel avatar. And yeah, it's really cool, but it's very hard to get. Only 4 people have it at the moment. And yeah, Season 3's coming out in like a couple weeks. So yeah, there's not much time left for other people to get to the end. But yeah, there's 4 people have it at the moment. There might be more in like just before Season 3 comes out. But yeah, it's still very rare and very hard to get. And finally, in the number 1 spot, the rarest item in Galaxite, an item that only one person has. Well, the item is the Pet Snake avatar. Now, you might be wondering, who is it that is the only person that has this item? And also, most importantly, how did they end up being the only person with this item? Well, the story is actually pretty cool. So yeah, the person who has this item, yeah, you might recognize them for being on a lot of the global leaderboards, like the all-time leaderboards. They're on the Prop Hunt leaderboard, they're on the Kronos leaderboard, they're on the Fill the Gaps leaderboard, and they're number 1 on the Core Wars leaderboard. Yeah, they're on all of the leaderboards. So yeah, one day when Abby was in Galaxite, she saw Alex, one of the owners of the server, using the Pet Snake avatar. Because yeah, sometimes you see staff members using unreleased items. But yeah, fast forward a few weeks, and Abby was getting close to completing all of the achievements in Galaxite, which is a very hard thing to do. So yeah, she told Alex she was close and suggested there should be some sort of extra reward for completing all of the achievements. And Alex said that if she completed all the achievements, he would give her a free skin of her choice. So yeah, a couple days later, Abby completed the last achievement, and yeah, Alex asked her which skin she wanted. She asked if she could have unreleased skin. Alex said yes, so she asked for the pet snake skin that she'd seen him using a few weeks prior, and yeah, Alex gave her the skin. And yeah, since then, I'm pretty sure that the skin was supposed to be released, but it never has been. And yeah, it could be added in the future, but we don't know when. And so yeah, it could all of a sudden not be like the rarest item in Galaxite anymore. It could be a really common skin, but yeah, at the moment only one person has it, and that is Abby. Yeah, that's it for this video on the top 10 rarest items in Galaxite. As a little bonus, I'll quickly say that there'll probably be loads more even rarer items that even less people have, but they'll just be items that staff have and that aren't officially released yet. Um, and yeah, there's like plenty of examples of staff using unreleased items in the past. One example being the pet snake avatar, and another good example is the water witch avatar, which staff were using like months before it was actually released. But yeah, there'll be like loads of unreleased items that only staff will have. But yeah, um, so yeah, that's it for this video. I've spent like a month working on it. Yeah, I've spent ages working on it, so it would mean a lot if you could like this video and subscribe if you're not already. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it interesting. And yeah, bye.